It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, and when I do say world-famous, I mean world-famous. When all... What is it? What's the catchphrase? I gotta look at my catchphrase. No. When they say...
From.
When they
Fred
say...
Phelps to...
that
yes,
one.
here's
I
our...
meant the other one.
This is our mantra.
That's your mantra.
No, your mantra. Our mantra. The mantra. From Fred Phelps to the Kinsey Six. From Glenn Miller to Two Live Crew. We do it all. And everything in between. We're working on that.
We're working on that, and I'm working on a video package right now. I just need Frank to give me a liner.
Back up on live stream. Anybody who wants to watch us.
livestream.com/JiggyJaguar.
We don't have any perv magnets in the building yet, but there might be.
There might be.
Depending on the side of their girlfriends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When they say internet radio, they really mean us. JiggyJaguar.podomatic.com if you want to check out the podcast later, or check out our archives at JiggyJaguarRadioshow.blip.tv. But your best bet is just to go to JiggyJaguar.com. Today, of course, is our 17-year anniversary. We've been on the air here at the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. We've been on the air since 1993. And we played a couple past clips for you. We're going to try to get a hold of Tim Hulskamp here in just a few.
News.
We may also
about
call
that.
Tracy Mann today.
See if we can drum up some news on that.
Now, one thing that we did way back in the day, this was 2005 or 6, I believe. We made history along with our last guest, Mr. Frank Catolo. And we also made history with another guy by the name of the Dez, or as Catolo calls him, the Des. And we're gonna do once Frank gets the webcam up and running, we're gonna do an entire show where we just talk to Frank for an hour, because he is such a wealth of knowledge and he's so funny. It'll be fun to talk to Frank. We might even do a thing where we might, if we can conference call on Skype, we might just have him and little Stella, and we'll just bring them all in, and we'll just do a big bang-up show that way. But we're actively searching for Tyler Faith on the world-famous Skype.
Don't you have a picture of her?
Yes, I have a picture of her right over.
Oh yeah.
There.
Oh, I wasn't with you for that one.
No.
But she's a big perv, isn't she?
She's a big perv, and she used to bang the boxer Vinny Pazienza, the Tasmanian Devil, if you know who I'm talking about.
Okay,
I think we've had Pazienza on the show before too. But the clip we're about to play is a live radio show where we did the first ever live internet broadcast on, and all three stations or all three shows were networked in, and it was just an amazing thing. This was made by one of our super fans, Ian Clay from the Isle of Wight, and he sent this to us, and I just got to play this right now, so here we go.
Okay, let me see here. Let me put this all into perspective. We started this program tonight listening to Frank Catolo do his fine radio broadcast from amcast.com.
It was far out, though. Was that not far out?
Appreciate this. Calling in tonight.
What we did. You heard what we did. I didn't even think we could do that.
We had everything from me hosting the Des show tonight. Can you believe that? I was hosting the Des show.
So that's what we did. We had both of them. He didn't know if he could have put on another, and I don't know why he couldn't. If he could have put on another player and picked up me the way I was picking up him, then it would have went back and forth. It would have been super freak time. You see, and that's what I think. As far as I know, that's the first time this has ever been done.
I decided I'm going to call his show, and I'm going to pipe his show in through my show, and we're going to put all three on the air. Well, we did. We put all three on the air, and then it just became a drunken orgy of violence.
Jiggity jig. No, you got it wrong. It's not like that. Jaguar. No. You ruined it. I got the three-way harmony going.
We are sending secret messages to your mind. My people. There's your live. Damn it. I'm going to have to take a break and continue on. I just can't quit.
Jiggy, the Jiggy Jaguar called up the desk who was broadcasting from his own server.
So I went over and I piped the Dez in to my computer, plus I had Frank going. And I gave him breakdown, play-by-play. My fingers were going nuts on this keyboard.
Where's the desk?
What is going on? I don't know.
This is now way beyond Freakland.
I'm back with you.
Here it is. We can listen down in Freakland.
There's an echo.
No, it's fine.
No, this delays, echoes. Listen to him.
See, I am, even though I sound like a dumbass and stuff like that, I am very intelligent.
We stepped it up, and we got it done. And all that hard work went for nothing. But I will be entering the Tough Man contest.
I am the walrus.
Good Lord. I'm going to see if I can get in contact with the Dez again.
So we loaded up the truck, then he moved to Beverly. What? I'm doing the...
Stay over there. I don't have to speak perfect English all the time. Shit.
You don't speak at any time.
Okay, things are happening. I am back online.
Of course you're online. We're with you, pal. We're with you. Listen to the story about a man named Dez. Poor big jerk barely kept his family
I'll go ahead and address the Fast Blast before I move on.
Oh, flash blast my ass.
Okay, the chat room is up and running.
We're all there with you.
And, okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and address the Fast Blast.
Don't you just love this? He has no frickin' idea this is going on.
We got...
okay? He's going to take a break?
We are sending secret messages.
I'm on live. He's on live. But he's on live through my stream that I'm taking off of my computer. And there he is right now. And right now, for some reason, right, he's got a show that has absolutely no content, okay? And what is he doing?
We are sending secret messages to your mind.
That I got into Catolo's chat room. I started listening. We went and did the raid. Catolo tuned into the Dez. So realistically, broadcasting history was done with myself, the Dez, Frank Catolo, and Ian.
All this technology, all this intelligence, all this talent, and this is what we come up with. This is so freaked.
Here's the thing. I want you to open up a Windows Media Player right now.
Good.
Real Player, whatever you got.
Thank you.
Can't?
Nope.
Fuck. I was going to have you tune into...
Why can't he?
Well, I can do it right after the show, can I?
Well, I guess you could.
After the show.
Point then, my friend, of being broadcast.
Now. Why can't he do it now? I can do it.
And I will just take the next...
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna... Bob is the first one to be completely
Let's check what's going on in the Amcast chat room while you're...
Bob.
Why can't...
Bob is gone.
Because before we started doing some history, making some history, now it's just like we're making bad sand castles.
Motherfuckers, crank it. We've got Jiggy Jaguar.
Email the Jiggy Jaguar now. JiggyJaguar at drunkenbastards.com.
Yes, indeed. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show at www.jiggyjaguar.com. 17 years on the air this week. And,
17 years.
1993. They have been trying to knock me off for 17 years.
That's
Everybody and
older
their
than
brother.
some people.
Everybody and their brother have been trying to knock me off my perch. They have spent the last, especially our good friends at Community Access Television of Salina, Inc., have spent the last year and a half, probably since I started down at that damn station,
Well,
trying to knock me off the air.
We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of Marcia Smith Stevenson's employment with
Reign of
Access.
Terror.
Yeah, I would say most people probably believe that. I understand even her board kind of thinks that. Didn't they give her some goals that she didn't?
Well, I didn't really accomplish anything.
I did one. The thing with the headsets for the
football games.
Yeah, the football games. Well, we're working on it, and we've made some calls and stuff, and it probably won't be done this year for the rest of the season, but we're gonna have it for next year, and we might even have it for a parade or two. Well, I don't think that's accomplishing the goal. You've had like 8 or 9 months to do this, and you started working on it a few days ago?
Believe me, we're going to get into in the next hour. We're going to get into chatting about Marcia. So let's jump into it. If
and
you missed
I might even have a few remarks about Mr. Miles Edward Baldwin.
Yes, indeed.
The racist. We have reports. This is also
laughed like a jackass.
This is also a news outlet.
Yes, indeed.
And
we will get into the news.
The news that others will not submit or present because they don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm Randy Picking. But I'm Todd Pittenger. I'm Tom Bell and Sharon Montague.
We love it. We're going to get into it in the next hour, so here we go. Here's our brand new opening from the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar.
Oh, you made it. Cool.
When I would do good, evil is always present with me. Oh, wretched man that I am, who will free me from this body of death? Thanks be to God through Christ Jesus. I'm ready for the fight of my life.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Show on the network.
You've heard the phrase, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Well, take that into consideration when you listen. The opinions you hear are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and not those of this station or anybody else. So tell me, how do you like them apples?
Just asking guys, Friday, what's Friday's full name? Anybody know Friday's full name? My name is Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Jiggy Jaguar.
Because we stay open till 4.
What are you, insane? Jiggy Jaguar.
Marcia.
Douchebag. Jiggy Jaguar at JiggyJaguar.com.
Germany.
JiggyJaguar.com.
Release the cracker.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart.
At 1-866-763-1242. Jiggy Jaguar. Jiggy Jaguar.
You are not the fire.
Jiggy Jaguar at JiggyJaguar.com. At 1-866-763-1242.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Jiggy Jaguar.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
It gets me so hot.
JiggyJaguar.com.
Who do you have to fuck to get a hot dog in this dump?
God damn. Jiggy Jaguar.
Germany.
Jiggy Jaguar at JiggyJaguar.com.
Jaguar?
Germany.
My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. And I thank you.
Jiggy Jaguar on the air.
Look at that, David Tulliver, the Black Pavarotti.
Oh, we're gonna answer that. Are we gonna answer that?
You might as well if you can do it. If you can get it going.
I can
The
hopefully
Black
get it going.
Pavarotti, David Tulliver in the building.
In the building.
It is hour number 2 of the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, broadcasting live from JiggyJaguar.com. Also, we're getting it going today. The Rush Limbaugh of Internet Talk Radio, the Pimp Master General himself, the Dean of Denigration, or
we got him.
They call me the Jigomatic. And 17 years on the air today, our birthday show, and we have one of the interesting guests from time to time on the big broadcast, as I say a lot. And check us out at livestream.com/JiggyJaguar. It is the world famous Two-question interview. No, it's not.
And I believe
we've got Dave Tolliver, the Black Pavarotti, on the Skype in the building.
Skyping in the building.
What's going on, Dave? What are you doing, bro?
I'm all right, man. How you?
Pretty good, actually. I am so glad we were able to get you on today. Today, of course, is a big day for us, the birthday show, and I've been pining this mind for about a couple years now of trying to get Dave on the big show. This guy is just busy as all get out. And
get out?
That's right. All get out. I don't know what that means. It's something they say in the hip-hop community, and as you know, I'm white. So
they say that in the white community too, man.
We've got we're trying to get
a little audio going here.
A little audio going so that people can hear my man, the myth, the legend. You can check this guy out all over the place. The best place to do it.
Pump up 2.
Is what? MySpace.com/Dave Tolliver? Is that what it is?
I'm on MySpace.com//Dave Tolliver, Facebook.com/Dave Tolliver, Twitter.com/Dave Tolliver, and I have a brand new CD out right now called Black Pavarotti, which is on cdbaby.com/CD/Dave Tolliver. Real talk, all you have to do is just is Yahoo or Google search or ask Jeeves who Dave Tolliver is, and all these sites will pop up. I've been really procrastinating with my website, but DaveTolliver.com should be up in motion within the next week, so then everybody can just go to all of those sites through that main website. But I've been kind of lagging with the website, but I said, why not use everybody else's money instead of my own? So
I hear you on that. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. I am, of course, Jigman Freud, the loose cannon, the master debater, the admiral of alliteration, and we're talking to my man, the myth, the legend, Dave Tolliver. You probably know him as Black Pavarotti. And how the hell did you get this name, brother?
Well, for anybody out there that's listening doesn't know, I started off in a group called Men at Large that was discovered by the late, great Gerald Levert, who's the son of the OJ's Eddie Levert.
That's right.
Rest in peace, Gerald and Sean. And, I did radio in Cleveland at WZAK for 14 years, and I did radio in the Virgin Islands. So when I started, they started giving me all these different monikers. First I was Dangerous Dave, then I was Super Dave, then I was Big Tolly, then King Tolly. Then I went to Tolly Hustle, then Black Pavarotti. And, Black Pavarotti, I've been singing since I was like 5, man, so 4 or 5 years old. So I just felt like, Pavarotti is probably the greatest tenor to ever live. And, he was a big boy, too. So I just feel like I'm the Black Pavarotti, BLAQ, not BLACK. So I feel like I feel like I'm one of the greatest tenors alive right now, you know what I mean? So that's where I got it from. But I'm still Tolly Hustle, Big Tolly, and all those, right? And I got a couple new names, too. My new name is Pablo de la Rosa. So, that's what I go by in the Latin community. Let's go.
Oh, good thing we don't have our little perv magnet, little Pachinko up here.
Oh.
You would have pulled that off, and she would have been like, she would have been on the next train to where you're at.
Now, David, do you really sing like Italian diction and all that?
No, I sing R&B music, and I'm saying not hip-hop with your pants down to your knees.
Sure.
I sing R&B music. R&B music, a lot of Temptations, OJs, who else? Anybody you could think that really could sing. You know what I'm saying? I sing.
You get it going. And I'll tell you,
I get it going. I get the panties a throwing. I get you going.
Hey, I'll tell you. You know what's great, and I had a little bit of a chuckle there when you were running down your names, and you said your name at one time was Super Dave.
Yeah.
We know a guy by the name of Super Dave, and he actually goes by the name of Supa Dave, Suppa.
Okay,
and
yeah.
he has a drink called the Super Dave. Ross, explain what the Super Dave is to our friend Mr. Dave Tolliver.
The Super Dave is basically Bacardi 151, Red Bull, and orange juice. And it all kind of kills the fumes of the 151. You hardly feel it going down, but boy, it hits your stomach and it goes, oh man. Super! And we go 3, 2, 1, Super!
I can imagine. Yeah, I like to drink too. So
Mix them up. I think about equal amounts of each, and that'll do enough to fuck you up or make you inebriated.
Make you inebriated.
I like the first word.
Okay, we're uncensored here, so.
Yeah, I like the first word. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Screw it, man.
Yeah.
Now, Dave Tolliver today on the big broadcast.
Go again.
Oh.
I was just doing an introduction of you, brother, so people know who we're speaking with. We're speaking with Dave Tolliver, the Black Pavarotti, and today on the big broadcast, he is here to. I finally, after several years of tracking this man down, we managed to snag him in here, and I am very proud. We got him on the Skype and got him going, and. Dave, I hear so much about you from all the different people on the internet, and it's all positive. People just love your music, man.
I'm glad. It's doing this independent thing was a major 180 for me. Coming off being up a big label like Atlantic Records, and then coming from being in 2 other independent situations where you had guys with a lot of money behind you. Doing it now, I mean, it's easy at one point, but you still need that backing behind you. So I've seen the trials and tribulations of a cat that's never done anything before, because it's like I'm actually starting all over again. Like I never had a platinum record or a gold record or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new ball game, especially down here in Atlanta, because down here in Atlanta, this is all everybody does is come down here to sing or rap or whatever, man.
Oh yeah, you have a heck of a reputation. I never would have believed that there was such a big rap scene, especially down in Atlanta. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, well, the South is controlling the game right now. You know how it started off? It was the East Coast who invented it. Well, just to put it on the mainstream level, East Coast. They were rapping before they came out with those records. Of course, in your bebop days and blues and all stuff like that. But not like when they put it in the mainstream commercial realm. Started off on the East Coast. Then the West Coast had their run up. The Midwest did a little bit. But the South has really, over the last 10, 15 years, the South has really, 10, 12 years, let's say, close to 15, have done such a magnificent job of really levitating everyone in their style to a southern form of hip-hop, making even like the East Coast guys conform to, not lyrically, but just the musical styles that they use, making everybody conform to what they're doing, because now that's what the record company is deeming as the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen like the rise of folks. I don't know if you're familiar with these rappers: Louisiana Cash, Nut the Kid, both Southern gentlemen to be for sure. But they're kind of tearing up the scene. It looks like.
I haven't heard of them, but I can imagine. I can imagine. Independent, nowadays you don't even really have to. I met a guy one time that said he sold 15,000 of his records at $5 standing on the street corner here in Atlanta on Highway 85 and Highway 138. Now, if you do your math, that's $75,000. And looking at the paper, the CD, he didn't put any effort into putting labels on the CD or writing. It was just a plain CD with marker written on it. And he probably invested in the insert, and that's it, which probably was 15,000 of those probably cost him about not even 20 cents or something like that for those. You know what I'm saying? Because 5,000 of you can get for like $60 inserts.
Oh yeah.
Inside color. So I'm saying he made a nice little profit for it. I'm saying $75,000 was enough for him probably to get a car, pay off his mortgage on his apartment. You know what I'm saying? And get high as he wanted to for a while.
Well, we're gonna take a quick little time out here, and we're gonna keep Dave on the line, and we're gonna play one of his tunes right now. Which one of these Black Pavarotti final mixes? Which one do you recommend I play first to get the people acclimated to your style, my man?
Well, okay. Well, first on this one, with Minute Large, I'm gonna do it briefly so you gotta take a break. They expect us to do ballads, but I have more of a hip hop soul. I had the #1 hip hop show in Cleveland for 14 years, so I listen to Rick Ross, Drake. I don't even really listen to R&B in my car at all.
Yeah.
So on this album, I did younger beats, but still with the same mature, lyrics. So go with Autopilot, man. That's my joint. I love that's the song I start off with every time I perform. So let's go with Autopilot.
I'll tell you, it says Autopilot mix 2009. Are you making it 2010?
That was just when I mixed it. It's all 2010. For 2010, 2011, I'm going to do an album of all ballads, all sex songs. I've never done any really like sexually suggestive songs because I was always scared of what my grandmother was going to think. But she's been dead for about 3 years now, so I guess I can do what I want to do. And my wife is like, "You never make any sex songs. Everything is about relationships and cheating and this, that, and the third." I said, "Well, it sells." So, I guess my grandmother's not here now. She can't really put her hands on me and pinch me and throw hot water on me. So, the next one is going to be all slow, sexually suggestive songs, and it's going to be called Zack Slater. And Zack Slater is my favorite character of all my children.
That's great. This man has I've been trying to track him down for the last couple of years. Black Pavarotti. Dave Tolliver today. Here it is on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Yeah.
The tower has approved us for takeoff. Please make sure your seat is in the upright position. Your seatbelt is fastened tight, low around your waist. Please turn off any electrical devices that are not approved. When we reach our flying altitude, I'll be around to serve you. If you're serving the emergency exit, you're not able to provide me. Please inform me, and I'll take charge. In the event of cabin pressure loss, I'll be around to breathe life into you.
How many times have you wondered why your vision got blurry under cloudy skies? Probably cause you never ever took the time or even found out if you were ready to fly. See, I never jumped right into the captain's seat. Stayed in simulation till I'm ready to leave. I surveyed the land and planned my route and knew the black box held all the truth. In the right direction, longitude and latitude. I know where we're going. Autopilot, we flying on autopilot. We flying high. No projected cancellations in the midst of the storm. No. Adjust our position when the target is we flying on autopilot. We flying on autopilot. I know when to push your buttons and to turn your knobs. When the flight is off course and when it's not. I waited on the runway until I was clear, cause you're the only co-pilot wanted here. When the pressure get low, we dropping down for air. Make the engines work harder till the weather is clear. We Air Force One, presidential status. It ain't that many glitches in our apparatus. Yes, we do. Break it down. Might get delayed, but no cancellations. Only qualified service in our operation. Handling your baggage with extra care. Give you curbside love when you need it. Might get delayed, but no cancellations. Only qualified service in our operation. Handling your baggage with extra care. Give you curbside love when you need it. Just our position when the target is we gon' make it. Yeah. Rain, sleet, hail, and snow. We gon' autopilot. Yeah. We flying on autopilot. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. No security breaches. Ain't no
Your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Feel free to grab tight. Hold on. Put your arms around it. And fly. Let's fly. Yeah.
Let's fly.
The Jiggy Jaguar Show is the #1 internet talk radio show on planet Earth.
Back here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show at www.jiggyjaguar.com. We're using our Facebook catchphrases today, and this one comes from our good friend A Fresh Ann. It's going down like a ninja without his sword. I don't know what that means.
Can you hear both of us now, there, David? You're hearing us fine? Okay, great. We're hearing you good too.
We are speaking with on the Skype, or as Chris Matthews called it, the Scape. We are chatting with Dave Tolliver, the Black Pavarotti, here on the big show, and I want to welcome everybody back in. Great tune, by the way, man. That was damn good, man.
Thank you, man. I try hard.
You're holding it down out there in your neck of the woods. You said you used to do radio. Why did you get out of the business, or did the business get rid of you?
Exactly. You know what happens when they pass that law for the radio stations, the broadcast companies to monopolize the bandwidths. Radio 1 came in and they basically cleared everybody out that was in our station, with the exception of a couple people. From there, I kind of chilled for a minute. I was on the air. I started off in high school. My uncle was a big programmer for about 20-some-odd years. His name was Len Tolliver. He took 93 WZAK in Cleveland from an ethnic station to a powerhouse. He was a 6-time in a row Billboard Programmer of the Year, Media Market. And he started me off early. I used to be around him when I was like 4 years old at the radio stations in Cleveland. I learned how to work all the controls. And, one day I was like 15 years old and somebody got fired and they needed somebody to run the board. I stepped in, and then they later on that year, somebody else went on maternity leave. I started working while I was in high school. They never brought her back. Then they ended up doing overnights while I was in high school, and I was also working. I was working almost 7 days a week on the radio and going to high school. And on the weekends, I did my hip hop show.
That's just amazing, man.
Perks of the job, I guess you could say. Yes.
I mean, I would love to, get back in radio. Definitely. I've been looking. After that, I went to the Virgin Islands for about a year, working for Aisle 95. Did the morning show down there with a guy named Tony Latar today. And we would broadcast. You could hear us all down in Tortola, the British Virgin Islands, a bunch of places. And we were killing them down there. And I came back home to take care of some family issues. We did some low-power AM in Youngstown.
That's
WRTK.
Cool.
And, I've been doing some internet stuff. I'm doing some blog talk. But, blog talk is, I don't know, it's nothing like what you guys are doing right there, man. I wish I could have a setup like that in my house and do radio. I think
it's really not all that. It's really not too terribly difficult. It took a lot of tweaking to get it going and get it right, but we're ultimately doing all this with less than $1,000 worth of equipment.
Yep.
I mean, it's uncanny, and here our local access center gets over $250,000, and all they can do is fix up their home office with the money. So I don't know. With no Skype.
That's right.
No live stream.
They can't do a Skype or live stream over there at Access TV. We're talking to the Black Pavarotti, Dave Tolliver, today. This guy, I have been chasing Tolly for frickin' 2 years now. I've been chasing you for 2 years, brother, on MySpace, and we just keep connecting back and forth. I'm glad to see you here finally. Thank you. We don't want to run him off now.
I'm not going to. With Facebook, kind of came in and took over what MySpace was doing and made it a smoother transition with a lot less of the BS that comes with the MySpace.
Oh, God.
I'm 40 years old, man, so I don't really want to play a lot of games and different stuff like that. So with me now, it's not about, you know, being, you know, popular and being flashy and stuff. For me now, it's like a job. You know, this is what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not gigging, I ain't.
That's right. I'll tell you, Dave Tolliver with us. Dave Tolliver's making moves today on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, getting it going. What's the next tune that we ought to play here to get people acclimated with your style of music, man? Because I'll tell you, that autopilot, that was great, man.
It's dangerous, ain't it? I mean, how much time do we have?
Oh, we've got it. You're on Skype. We can get at least 2 more songs in, man.
We got about 20 minutes before we have to take a break.
Yeah.
A little over 20 minutes. So, yeah, be comfortable.
Okay. Well,
Water's
I'm gonna
warm.
let you get to I'm gonna let you get to the single then. The first one is the single is called "I Need It," and I played that one. And that's basically a song about a couple people that have liked each other over the years, and they hook up one day and realize, damn, we should have did this a long time ago, and they end up doing it. But they got like a situation. Both of them got situations at home, but they like, fuck it, let's just make it happen. And then they make it happen. That's I need it.
Well, here it is, Dave Tolliver.
Let me know if I get too graphic, man.
Hey, no. You're not graphic enough. It's the world famous Jiggy Jaguar.
We can get it there. That's me. I'm used to toning it down when I get on radio, even on some of the internet shows. It's like,
well, we want to try to keep it clean. We don't want to, we have people that love the Lord out there, and
family
they might
friendly.
be listening in, and we don't want to offend any of them.
I said, well, you shouldn't have put me on this motherfucker.
You belong on the Jiggy Jaguar show, son.
Right, you do, Dave.
You belong.
Dave, I'm going to give you my perspective on this, and then I'm going to let Ross give you his perspective on it. What we do here is, for the last 17 years, freedom of speech. We are uncensored. We are untamed. We are much like a blowfish in a twine factory. And one thing that we do here is that I encourage everybody to be themselves, and that's pretty much what we do here. We have had midget porn stars on. Yeah. We have had drag queens. We have talked to legends such as William Shatner and Ed McMahon. And
now we're working on dominatrixes.
That's right, dominatrix chicks in Vegas. We're working on that as well. And
you let me know when that's.
We'll send you the link. Yeah,
that's right.
It should be quite visual.
Ross, tell him your new catchphrase, your new mantra.
Oh, we're working on a new mantra for the Jiggy Jaguar show, and it's all true. And here it goes. At least this is the
working.
The notes we're working with. From Fred Phelps to the Kinsey Six, from Glenn Miller Orchestra to 2 Live Crew, we do it all and everything in between. So we are big free speechers here, and some people think others need to be silenced. We think there should be more free speech.
Yeah, but Dave, I don't want to bore you with details, my man. Let's get into it. I need it here.
Give me that link real quick before you post the song. Give me that link one more time.
It should be livestream.com/Jiggy Jaguar, and that's JIGGY JAGUAR.
Oh, Jiggy Jaguar. Okay.
That's right.
Got you. That's what it is.
Tweet that, Facebook that, do all that crap. And let's get into it right now. I Need It. It's Dave Tolliver, and it's on the world famous 17 years and going, the Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Yes, sir.
You know this for, right? Ain't no need to tell ya. Been right here forever. But you just had your eyes closed right up under your nose. What's the fix? You need it. Don't know why you ain't see it. All this time we've been sleeping, now we're creeping. Got you thinking about leaving your peace and no, this ain't no coincidence. This ain't more like evidence. And it's evident this is relevant. So we gotta make the best of it. Creeping, sneaking behind doors, peeking. I don't give a damn. I need it. If opportunity knocks once in a lifetime, and I'm about to open the door and let the light shine. Wish I had the answers to all the questions. At least release your pressure. Girl, our obsession got you under question. Yeah. If I could snap my fingers and make a wish, we would never go through none of this shit. Ooh, yeah. More like evidence. Said it's so relevant. This is relevant. So we gotta make the best. We gotta make it work. Sneaking behind doors, creeping around, baby. I need it. I need it. Not once in a lifetime. And I'm about to open the door and let the light shine. You say you hate being at home. The thrill is gone. I feel the same, so why we holding on? Too much to lose, even more to gain. It might even cause a lot of pain. It's obvious it was meant to be. Otherwise, how could it be? Life can show you today, but you better be ready when it comes your way. Ooh, yeah. More like evidence, and it's evident this is relevant. So we gotta make the best of it. Creeping, sneaking behind doors, peeking. I don't give a damn. I need it. If opportunity knocks once in a lifetime, and I'm about to open the door and let the light shine. All this ain't no coincidence. Ooh, yeah. More like evidence. Said it's so relevant. This is relevant. So we gotta make the best. We gotta make it work. Creeping, sneaking behind doors, creeping around, baby. I need it. If opportunity knocks once in a lifetime, and I'm about to open the door and let the light shine. Creeping, sneaking behind doors, peeking. I don't give a damn. I need it. If opportunity knocks once in a lifetime, and let the light shine. All this ain't no coincidence. More like evidence, and it's evident this is relevant. So we gotta make the best of it. Creeping, sneaking behind doors, peeking. I don't give a damn. I need it. If opportunity knocks once in a lifetime, and I'm about to open the door and let the light shine. All this ain't no coincidence.
Log on right now to the Jiggy Jaguar website. We have all the updates and all the bits online at www.jiggyjaguar.com.
It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, getting it going on a Sunday afternoon. Doing the damn thing on a Sunday from JiggyJaguar.com. I'm Jigman Freud, and Ross Long, the rabble-rousing ringleader, who was not in... You were not in jail. You were...
You had said I had been arrested. I had told you I have been arrestive.
Okay.
It's a word that people need to look up because it's a word in the English language that you need to know. Being arrestive is not like being arrested necessarily.
Okay. like a badger in an office fire, it's the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, and today we've got the Black Pavarotti himself, Mr. Dave Tolliver, on the line with us via the Skype, and I'll tell you, a hell of a deal you do out there, man. You've got some damn good music. No lie, brother. You got some damn good stuff. You could probably make a living at this someday.
I know. That's the crazy thing about it, ain't it? I never even really thought about it.
That's right.
Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
That's what it
I've
is.
heard that.
I just heard that. Who said that?
Ross Long, the rabble rousing ringleader of Rooks County or whatever.
Rooks County.
Riley County.
That's right. Riley County. Now, Dave has been involved in all sorts of different things. He's been a radio guy. He's been he's an R&B singer. He's done all sorts of different things. And what is some of the things that you want to accomplish in life that you haven't done yet, as far as music and stuff goes?
Well, at this point, I'm getting up there in years and weight, so I know that what the industry is looking for, and I have an idea for a reality show, which I don't want to give all the details and stuff instead of getting moving. But I feel like it's time for me to go into my executive stage in music, and I'm going to pick 2 males and turn them into superstars, and one on the hip hop side, one on the R&B side, and I'm going to turn them into monsters, especially on the R&B side. I have an idea, man. I got choreographers, I got imagers, I have me on the writing and production side with my team, and I just feel like I find me this one guy and turn him into a monster. And on the hip hop side, I'm a hip hop dude too. I just feel like if I could find me one, or maybe one of them little crazy Laffy Taffy groups.
Laffy Taffy groups.
Lean with it, rock with it. I think she like me. I wear my white tee or whatever. Do the Dougie shit, whatever they got. If I find me one of those, then I can ride. I can probably retire by the time I'm 45. So that's my goal. But just to keep releasing music and maybe spread the love and tutelage to the younger generation. I think we should have a holiday, or every day we should. This is something I came up with this morning while I was in the shitter. It was like, you should let your child hear an old school record a day. Let them hear something and teach them from the music in which where they're at now, where they came from, and teach them the difference. Maybe not every day, but like once a week or once a month, you should have. Teach my child old school day, you know what I mean? Teach them real school. But I mean, just my thing is to just continue, man, and keep doing what I'm doing, man, and just prosper a little bit more. That's it, man. Spread love, turn some people on, educate people in the game, and I'm involved also on a project where they're ready to start help to refurbish the art and music programs back in the schools too. So be on the lookout for that, because they're trying to kill the arts program. So.
Hell, talking about old school, Jiggy and I went to Glenn Miller, the Glenn Miller Orchestra last night. Now, talk about a band that's been around for 75 years, and they still make money, doing gigs, and it's basically, Glenn Miller was a white guy, and he had white musicians, but he played black music at the time.
Oh, man,
and he was,
I mean, back in the days, it wasn't just classified. I think, like music is like the same thing as like religion, man. It's like maybe one true religion, and music is just music. People started, separating it to create separatism and to just control the masses of people. Well, I don't like it over here, so I want to start my own group. Let's do black music. Let's do white music. Let's do pop. Let's do rock. Or let's do Christianity. Let's do Islam. Let's do Jehovah's Witness. And they just start start taking motherfuckers everywhere, and now we one big separate world. We could have been one. But everybody hungers for power, and everybody hungers to lead. So, and then it's more people that'll follow than it'll be people that'll lead. So, hey, what the hell?
Well,
better to be a leader sometimes.
Well, Dave,
yeah, man.
I appreciate you making some time for us today, man. We're gonna move it along. I appreciate you doing the thing on Skype, and like I said off the air, kind of hang around a little bit on Skype, and when we get off the air, I will get in touch with you, because I definitely want to see what we can do about getting you up and running out there in your neck of the woods, and maybe you can get your own little revolution started out there, my man.
And it will be televised.
Exactly. Especially if you're doing a live stream.
Show the world. See it now with Edward R. Murrow. Okay.
As opposed to the other guy.
Dan Rather.
Yes.
Well, what's the frequency, Dan?
I appreciate it, Dave, and we'll be in touch, brother. I appreciate you doing this today.
No, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate it. You turning me on probably to a new audience, so that's what's up, man.
Definitely.
Tell everybody you in Salina, Kansas?
Salina. I like an I. Salina.
Oh, like,
yeah.
Salina, like vagina. Like
yes, exactly. He's only the second person in the universe who's picked up on that.
The first was the band Shat. And when you get a chance, look them up. SHAT. They wear dildos on their heads and sing 30-second songs about nothing.
It's post tense of taking a shit. Shat. That's what you do. That's what you've done in the bathroom. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Well, Dave, hang around, brother, on Skype for a little bit. If you're cooling out and watching the TV or whatever, just kind of keep it up, and we'll be back in touch with you here hour and a half or so, brother.
That's what's up. If you play another song, play What Would Improve, We're Calling You.
Definitely. I'll get it on. We're going to have to take a break here in a little bit, so I'll get it on then. I appreciate it, brother.
Oh, man. Thank you, guys.
Definitely. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Take care.
Later.
Yep. Later.
We, Dave Tolliver on Skype. I want to thank Dave for joining us today here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. We're going to talk about Tim Huell's camp here in just a few. We're also going to be placing a call to my good, close, personal, long-time friend, Mr. Brother Ken, on the telephone to talk about those damn Chiefs.
Brother Ken is going to be on the telephone.
Yes.
Is he going to cut us an opening or something?
He might do that. And we're going to talk to Frank Arena out in Vegas. I did get a Twitter... A tweet. Check the tweets, as they say. I got a tweet from Jessica Drake, who told me that she apologizes for not being able to do the show today. She has been extremely busy. She's been out of the country for 4 to 5 of the last weeks. Four out of the last 5 weeks, and she has lots coming up. She says, hit me back in a month or so, and I will do Skype and anything
Isn't
else
she
you
the
need.
Patriots fan?
No. That's Tyler Faith.
Oh, I sent her a message on Skype. I told her we wanted to Skype her.
I don't know if she knows what that means. So Jessica Drake will not be on today, but we do have still to come Morgan Reigns, Nikki Benz, possibly Brock LaRob, Frank Arena out of Kansas City, and your friend and my friend, Mr. Brother Ken. And we're going to be talking about Tim Huell's camp. We're also going to try to give him a call. Also, Evan Tuttle out of Manhattan will be joining us on Skype to talk about the big Aggie Fest, which is coming very soon. Big Cliff, Breakpoint Method, usual people going to be involved in this one. So
good stuff.
It's 2 days of music and fun, and we'll talk to Evan Tuttle here in just a little bit. But we're going to take a quick little time out here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. I cannot even remember what the hell the song was he wanted me to play. I'm running my mouth so much. Rockin' Rick sent me a tweet and said, breathe sometime, breathe. But go ahead.
What list them? I forget too. He rattled them off pretty quick.
Trying to get in.
No.
Treat it like it's something.
No.
Not your fault.
No.
That should be enough. Kill a man. Why you had. What would it prove? Calling you. Shorty a freak. Feeling it. Wife her too. And what to do mix number 2.
Just pick a long one so I can smoke. Yeah.
Pick a long one so I can smoke. I'm gonna pick a long one.
Live stream users, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're gonna get it going.
We put up the magic banner.
Our magic ebony rhythm stick.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Your heat-seeking moisture missile?
Oh, what is that about? We've got Dave Tolliver. Right now, the show mix here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. We'll back here in just a few. We're going to be getting a hold of Frank Arena here in just a minute or so. So keep it locked, keep it loaded. We're back in a few.
Good stuff coming.